There are moments when the world trembles and uncertainty tests the heart. Yet beneath every storm, there is still ground, and within every soul, there is still peace. Faith is not belief about God. It is reliance upon God. Moment-by-moment partnership with Spirit. Welcome to 1111 Talk Radio, where timeless truths meet today's awakening. I'm your guide, SIMRAN. In the next 11 minutes and 11 seconds, we journey deep into ancient wisdom to ignite your presence, empower self-reflection, and awaken the wisdom within. You are not on a journey. You are the journey. Broaden your mind. Expand your heart. You are experience, experiencing itself. Take a deep breath in. Feel your feet on the earth and the pulse of life moving beneath you. There is a rhythm here, ancient, steady, and alive. It is the hum of spirit, the quiet knowing that, even in struggle, something holy endures. Today we journey into the spirit within, an exploration of hope, faith, and divine grounding through the living example of Sojourner Truth. She was born into bondage, yet spoke with the voice of freedom. She could not read or write, yet her words shaped the moral compass of a nation. Her faith was unbroken, forged not in comfort, but in fire, and through it she revealed that the soul is never enslaved. So breathe in courage, breathe out fear, and remember the same divine current that carried Sojourner Truth carries you. There are moments when the world trembles, when injustice roars and uncertainty tests the heart. Yet beneath every storm there is still ground, and within every soul there is still peace. Sojourner Truth knew this intimately. Born Isabella Baumfree, enslaved in New York in the 18th century, she endured separation from family, abuse, and loss. But one day, hearing the voice of God calling her to freedom, she walked away, not crept, not fled, walked. She said in the language of her heart that when she felt fear rising, she asked the Lord, "Is it safe to go?" And the answer came, "When you fear not man, you shall walk free." Faith became her compass. It is easy to imagine her feet pressing into the soil, trusting each step toward unknown horizons. This is inner grounding, not the absence of threat, but the presence of God within one's stride. Courage grows from communion with the divine. Hope for Sojourner was not native optimism. It was action born from faith. She carried her message across the country, proclaiming freedom and women's rights, declaring, "Ain't I a woman?" not as defiance alone, but as sacred affirmation. She believed God spoke directly to her and through her. That confidence was radical for her time. A formerly enslaved woman standing on public platforms, daring to voice divine truth before crowds of scholars and statesmen. But her faith was never prideful. It was anchored in surrender. She once said that when God told her to travel and preach, she replied, "Lord, I ain't got no money." And God answered, "Is not all the earth mine?" This is the audacity of faith, to step forward before the evidence appears, to trust the invisible order underneath apparent chaos. Sojourner Truth's life teaches us that faith is not belief about God. It is reliance upon God, a daily, moment-by-moment partnership with Spirit. Feel that partnership stirring in your own heart. During one of her talks, hecklers rose from the back of the crowd, mocking the sight of a tall black woman preaching God's word. They jeered, demanding proof of her womanhood, doubting her strength, her dignity, her voice. Sojourner Truth stepped forward, bearing her arm, strong from labor, and said with holy resonance, "Ain't I a woman?" Silence fell. In that silence was beauty. Not the beauty of appearance, but of strength transfigured by love. She did not answer ridicule with rage, but with revelation that within every soul lies the same divine image. If beauty is the reflection of God seen through form, Sojourner Truth embodied it. She radiated the power that rises when inner peace meets outer purpose. In our time, we are called to that same synthesis, to live resolutely in truth and yet gently in spirit, to anchor faith so deeply that, when life mocks our dreams, we respond not with despair but with dignity. Breathe in strength, breathe out forgiveness. This is the rhythm of the awakened heart. Sojourner reminded people that divine guidance is not distant. It speaks inside the quiet. She said she could always feel God's voice when her mind became still enough to listen. We may call it intuition, conscience, higher wisdom. The name does not matter. What matters is that we trust it. The clamor of modern life, constant noise, constant opinion, dulls this subtle hearing. Yet faith begins where the inner ear opens. Like Sojourner, we must learn to recognize that voice and follow it, even when reason hesitates. Sometimes guidance whispers, sometimes it thunders, but it always points us toward freedom. Freedom from fear, resentment, and separation. To live from that voice is to ground oneself in divine truth and listen beyond the noise. Hope was Sojourner's companion through uncertainty. She saw cruelty and chaos, yet her eyes stayed fixed on light. She said, "The Spirit calls me and I must go." To hope is to go, to move though the path is unseen. In today's world, hopelessness has become a quiet epidemic. Anxiety about the planet, disillusionment with systems, fatigue from endless change. We too are walking through wilderness. But Sojourner's message endures. Hope is not waiting for rescue. It is walking as if the promise is already fulfilled. Every step taken in faith seeds transformation in collective consciousness. Imagine if each of us practiced hope that way, not as wishful thought, but as embodied prayer. How might our families, our workplaces, our nations shift if we carried ourselves like Sojourner Truth, grounded, radiant, believing that God's justice flows even through delay. Breathe, inhaling and exhaling deeply, and let hope become motion. Inner grounding does not come from perfect conditions. It comes from anchoring to what cannot be taken away. Sojourner Truth faced loss repeatedly. She lost children to slavery, yet prayed until the law compelled their release. She faced poverty, yet shared what little she had. Through persecution, she kept humor alive, often singing to gladden heavy hearts. Grounding for her was both sacred and practical, embodied in walk, word, and will. She kept her trust simple. Speak truth, serve others, and rely on God. Today we can practice the same simplicity. Begin the morning with stillness. Thank the breath. Ask, what is mine to do today in love? and the evening by releasing worry back into divine hands. Inner grounding is not self-protection. It is self-remembrance. We stand firm not because the world is kind, but because spirit within us is eternal. In love, of love, with love, and as love. I am SIMRAN. Be well. Infinite gratitude for your love and support. May the insights be carried throughout your day to nurture you, to empower you, and to guide your journey. Transformation begins with presence. Subscribe and share to spread the light. Until we meet again on 1111 Talk Radio, live with intention, love deeply, and embody your highest expression. Visit 1111mag.com, IamSimran.com, and my Substack, Beyond the Illusion. I am SIMRAN 1111.substack.com. In love, of love, with love, and as love. I am SIMRAN. Be well.